Hello again. It is a Wednesday. April is done. April is done today. Today April is done. I'm in my swimsuit. I am going to World Springs. I was thinking about what to say. My husband and I had to have a really good conversation last weekend about my stress level and all the crap that I do. And I pulled out a card game called Fair Play. I attended a psychotherapy networker symposium a couple of years ago. And the lady who developed this was presenting. And she said that she realized in her own life that nobody knew where the toilet paper came from. She even asked her husband, "Have you ever thought about how the toilet paper gets there?" And he's like, "No." And she put down on all of these cards things that make life functional, things that really need to get done: medical, dental, daily things, dishes, trash, laundry, the magic shit like birthday parties and tooth fairy visits, and this at the end of the year right now, so my kids are all in a school transition. I reapplied them to get into the next year, and I recently got my seniors' graduation announcements out. Anyway, the Fair Play game is a card game that pretty much essentially, no way to get around it, puts it all on the table with what people do in the household. And I am on the wrong freeway. No, maybe not. No, I'm good. And so I was able to tell him and show him all the stuff that I was doing, all the stuff that I have been doing. Essentially, he's never had to do laundry. We've been married for 21 years now. He's never thought about it. This week, he's taking on laundry. He's taking the girls to the dentist appointment on Friday, 2 days from now. He's taking our second son to, last week I took him to Department of Public Safety to get him all signed up to do his permit test for driving. He's 16. Did the class. We gotta get him driving now. We gotta get him behind the wheel. He didn't pass it. First try. I know, big shocker, right? He passes it first try anyway. And so he's gonna take him tomorrow. And it's really helpful to have all of the shit on the table of what life really looks like. Really. And then have people take on the card. I have had moments where I looked at him and I was like, laundry. He's like, I'm doing it. I'm just like, if you do decide to do fair play in your life, it is a very helpful card game. It really is. It does have its merit. The part that there should be said but is not, is you have to let the other person do it. That is hard. Before, when I was younger, I would ask for help and then get bothered by the fact that they didn't help me the way that I would do it. And as I grew up, I realized that, and I do actually tell this to people in couples therapy, that if you're going to ask for help, then that is their, how they do it is how they're going to do it. I used to go back and redo it, but if you're going to just redo it, you might as well do it yourself. And it doesn't do any good to say that I need help if you're not going to allow the other person to actually help. So, let them help. Let them do it the way they do it. But yeah, he's been doing laundry. Is he all done? No. When I do laundry, I sit there and I get it done, all of it. Anything I need to get done, I get it done that day. That afternoon, I do one load after another, after another, after another, after another, and it's all done. This morning I got to sleep in. I was up last night, and the mornings is one of the things that he took on. And he said, "You've been up, so stay here." So he did do that. That is cool. So, we need to review it every week with the instructions for the card deck, because I understand why. There are things in that card deck that just aren't going to happen. You know, like if there's no birthday parties going on, why is anybody taking on a birthday party? Or like buying presents or planning shit. Like that's something that isn't even available. Or doctor visits. So on a weekly basis, it is a good idea to revisit, reorganize, shuffle it again, figure out who's going to do what, and then do it again. So I can see why they want us to do it on a weekly basis. That makes sense. My husband was like, I don't get it. Why do they want us to do it on a weekly basis? Because some things are not going to apply. Okay? School transitions are going to be more active again in August, July, August. That's when school transitions are going to happen. School transitions that are happening now are pretty much all done because I did it. It's been a lot. So that is an idea. If you're struggling at home with anything, then getting some help through Fair Play is going to be a good idea. It is raining today, and I am going to go sit in hot springs. I'm so hungry. So it's good. We still need to work on our relationship. We still need quality time and dates and all that bullshit to do. So it's a work in progress. But that is an update on what happened in the last week. Another thing I was thinking about, since I am an LMFT, which anybody who's new to this channel, I'm a licensed marriage and family therapist. I do therapy all day, every day. With the small exception of when I get to sneak away. When I do get to sneak away though, I sneak away hard. Like I have told people recently, really recently, don't, you're in crisis, I'm lousy in crisis. Don't call. It isn't that I don't care. It's just the fact that I'm going to be doing things. I have 4 kids that need me, that have things to do, that want to go do things. I've been making memories with them. I have shit to do for myself, household to run, dumb dog to take care of, and not the husband, the dog. I have an actual dog who's really, we love her, but she's so dumb. So I did tell them, don't call. Go to the hospital. Really, you're in a crisis, please go to the hospital. Because for one thing, they're in a different state than I am anyway. There isn't much I can do anyway. Besides a three-way call to like 911. But I just wanted to put that boundary right, real firm there. With a nausea crisis. But I am an LMFT. I do couples and families and individuals. I used to do children. I don't do children anymore. And I was thinking on my drive here, dude, it is picking up. This rain is nuts. I was thinking on my way here, what do you want to know? What are you struggling with? I want to know in the comments, what would you like to talk about? What are your questions? Because, I don't know, maybe I could be helpful. This whole thing is to be helpful. And through the grieving process of my mom unexpectedly dying on January 8th, she literally did. She just fell to the floor and had a major heart attack. She just died. I've been using this platform as my spot to decompress. Wow. Did you hear that? This is crazy. It is coming down. I hope it doesn't flood the street. We're supposed to get 6 inches of rain total in the next 16 days. This is probably day 1. Dude, that's crazy. Whoa. God. Okay. But this has been my platform to decompress, to breathe, to... I feel like I have to yell over the rain. To put it all out there with where I am as a mental health professional, a licensed independent provider, essentially, in the process of helping others in addition to trying to figure out how to navigate death and grieving myself. So, today, whoever's watching, I really appreciate you watching this. I really do. I want to know what you're going through. Put it in a comment. You can even post it anonymously. I don't care. And we can talk about it. Let's talk about the stuff that you're struggling with. Let's talk about boundaries. Let's talk about relationships and drug abuse and dual diagnosis and anything that's going on in your personal life. I want to hear and know how I can be of service to you. Also, this is crazy. Oh my God, I can barely see the street. I'm on the freeway and I can barely see the line. Like, I see the yellow. I do not see any white lines. I'm not going to get in the middle because it's probably safer in the middle. But they're splashing me from the other side. Oh God. Oh dear Lord. But I can't see the white lines. I only see the yellow line. I'm not going to be stuck in the middle and not being able to see both white lines. I'm driving by the yellow line. That's where I'm driving. don't like driving by the yellow line and the edge. And I don't have a choice. Oh my dear Lord. This is some weather. I've never seen weather like this. It's been a long time. Wow. How much longer does that be on here? I'm going 47 on a freeway. Oh, wait. That will help. Oh my goodness. I used to live in the Central Valley of California, Fresno specifically. And we would get fog in the winter that was so thick, it was 0 feet visibility. 0. Nothing. And I drove in that shit. And the only way to drive in that is you have to drive by the line. So you roll down your windows so you can hear. And then you go slow and you just drive by the line. And you look for the line. So that's why I want to drive by the yellow, because it's a consistent and it's a different color. The white, you can't see the white line in this weather. The yellow, I can see the yellow line. But yes, I want to hear what you want to talk about. I want to hear where you are in life. And if there's a way that I can provide some education on it, I'll do that. I will do that. Think of it as some free reciprocal therapy. I think that's fun. I think that'll be a good time. I'm looking forward to that. I really want to hear from you guys and see what you're going through, so that I can be of service to you. So have a wonderful Wednesday. Take care of yourself. And I will talk to you later. And should you want to talk about anything, please let me know. I will be right here waiting to hear from you. Okay, bye.